Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Planet Chuckle with Jeremy and Clyde. I'm your host, Jeremy, and with me is the man who thinks co-host means try to be funnier than the host, Clyde, where the news is fresh, but our jokes, well, they're as recycled as our commitment to saving the planet. Tonight, we're going around the world faster than Clyde's attempts at a diet. First stop, Britain, where they're still debating whether the chicken or the Brexit comes first. Spoiler, neither's leaving the coop anytime soon. Right, Clyde?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Next, we jet over to Italy, where the Leaning Tower of Pisa is still leaning, proving that in Italy, even their buildings know how to relax better than we do. I wish my posture was that laid back.
Don't we all, Clyde? And hey, we haven't forgotten about Australia, where the kangaroos are starting to wonder if they should start hopping on the left to keep up with the times.
And of course, we'll check in with Canada, where they're so nice. Their biggest national scandal is someone cutting the maple syrup line. I mean, can you believe it, Jeremy?
Shocking, Clyde. So strap in, folks. It's going to be a wild ride around the globe. And the only passport you need is your sense of humour. Ready, Clyde?
Born ready, Jeremy. Let's get started.
In a bit of not-so-funny news, the British Library, yes, the one housing about 14 million books and a treasure trove of other stuff, recently had a bit of a digital mishap. Turns out, some of their private data got snagged in a cyber attack and is now making the rounds online. And get this, it's up for grabs to whoever flashes the most cash.
Ah, the British Library, where the only thing usually stolen is a quick nap in the reading room. I guess even the librarians need to update their passwords from password 123.
This cyber snafu happened back in October, and just last week, a gang that's pretty well known in the shady cyber underworld called Rissida piped up to say, yep, that was us. They even threw up some grainy pics of the swiped data online, slapping a for sale tag on it, starting at a cool 20 bitcoins. That's a whopping £600,000. Makes you wonder if they're selling library late fees info at a premium.
20 bitcoins as the starting bid. I didn't know the British Library was moonlighting as a bitcoin exchange. Maybe they're trying to raise funds for a new fiction section. Tales of the internet gone wild. And about those low-res images of the data they posted. I mean, come on. Even Bigfoot's caught on camera more clearly than that. I guess when you're in the business of cybercrime, high definition is the first thing to go.
All right, folks, gather around for a story that sounds more like an Indiana Jones adventure than a page from your history textbook. Over in northern Italy, archaeologists have hit the jackpot. They've unearthed a bunch of ancient coins and gems. We're talking serious bling from the past.
Oh, ancient coins and gems in Italy, huh? You know what that means, right? The world's oldest piggy bank just got cracked open. And all this time, I've been using a ceramic one like a chump.
This all went down in what's being called a magical place, Claterna. Imagine that, a city from a couple of millennia ago, now dishing out treasures like a generous slot machine. And the best part? They've only combed through about 10% of the site. That's like finding a fortune in your couch cushions and still having the rest of the house to explore.
I bet someone's going to dig up a 2,000-year-old IOU note any day now. Sorry, Marcus. Spent your coin on olive oil. We'll pay you back in 2 millennia. What about the untouched 90%? I'm just waiting for them to find the world's first spaghetti strainer or a toga with the original price tag.
The rest of Claterna is still a mystery, pretty much untouched. Who knows what else they might find? Maybe a 2,000-year-old pizza recipe or an ancient espresso machine. It's Italy, after all.
With all these gems and coins, I'm just surprised there's no ancient shopping list. Buy bread, wine, and oh, don't forget to conquer Gaul.
Brace yourselves for a story that's more Ratatouille gone wild than a charming Pixar film. Down in Queensland, Australia, they've got a situation that's literally a rat race. Thousands of them, both kicking and, well, not kicking, have been washing up on the beaches. Talk about an unwelcome beach party.
Wow, thousands of rats in Queensland, huh? I always thought a day at the beach involved sandcastles, not rat castles. Maybe they're just auditioning for a new reality show. Survivor, Rodent Edition.
Seems like Queensland has been playing host to a rat and mouse festival for months. These critters have been having a field day. Or should I say a beach day? They've been on a food hunt and ended up taking a beach vacation, though it looks like many of them didn't survive the journey. Talk about a tough trip to the coast. Local guy Derek Lord says, "Mate, there's rats everywhere." It's so bad that they're turning cars into their personal jungle gyms. One car even got a free, unsolicited wiring makeover overnight.
Forget about car thieves. In Queensland, you've got to worry about your car being rat-jacked.
And get this, Derek's pet ducks are losing their minds over these uninvited cage crashers.
I mean, can you blame them? It's like having the world's worst roommates move in uninvited. Quack if you need a roommate agreement, guys.
It's not just a beach bash. The neighbouring town of Karumba is also dealing with these furry gate crashers. Karumba, known for its fishing and birdwatching, is now unintentionally adding rat spotting to its tourist attractions.
I guess the new selling point is, come for the fishing, stay for the rat watching. Forget bird watching, folks. In Queensland, it's all about who can spot the most rats. Bring your binoculars, and maybe a cat or two.
Let's talk about Canada's latest export. No, it's not maple syrup, it's super pigs. Yep, you heard that right. These aren't your average pigs. They're like the superheroes of the swine world, except their superpower is causing chaos.
Sounds like the plot of a movie I'd watch. Porky's Revenge. This time it's personal.
Now, these porky invaders are eyeing a vacation south of the border, and states like Minnesota, North Dakota, and Montana are basically rolling out the no pigs allowed signs.
I guess even pigs need a holiday. Sorry, we're just here for the American dream and some truffles.
Over in Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba, it's like a porcine takeover. Ryan Brook, the pig expert from the University of Saskatchewan, is calling them the most invasive animal on the planet. Think of a bulldozer with a snout, and you're close. These aren't just any pigs. They're a mix of wild Eurasian boar smarts and the size and party-size litter frequency of domestic swine.
Talk about a family reunion gone wrong. Hi, I'm your cousin twice removed with tusks.
Brook calls them super pigs. And apparently they're multiplying faster than characters in a soap opera. So next time you're in Canada, keep an eye out. It's not just the moose that are running wild up there.
So, they're super smart and super big. Sounds like my kind of pig. Hey, can one of you super pigs do my taxes? But seriously, if you see a super pig, don't invite it over for a barbecue. It might just bring its whole super family.
And that's a wrap for tonight's whirlwind tour on Planet Chuckle with Jeremy and Clyde. From the curious corners of the globe to your screens, we've brought the world a little closer, one laugh at a time.
We've covered everything from super pigs to cyber heists, proving once again that truth is stranger than fiction, and definitely funnier.
Make sure you subscribe to keep up with all our adventures and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our weekly escapades. Share the laughs and let's spread some cheer.
Join us next time for more oddball news, quirky insights, and let's be honest, to see what other ridiculous stories the world throws our way. Plus, you never know what Jeremy's going to say next.
True that, Clyde. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Remember, life's a bit brighter when you take time to chuckle. Good night and stay curious.
Good night, folks. Keep the chuckles coming.